iSelfies, Top Secret Labs, and Wienermobiles. We're heading inside 3 agencies to talk about innovation on this episode of Dentsu Aegis Unboxed. Innovation is something we talk about all the time across our group, but what does it actually mean? On this episode of Unboxed, we're going to go behind the scenes and talk to several of our experts to really understand why it matters, what clients want, and how we do it.
With the lab itself, we really wanted to create a place that really is kind of all about psychological safety, a place where you can come in and really explore technology and new ideas.
Really the objective is to foster innovation not only for our team, but also for our clients to come in and realize that they can think different about how they approach challenges in their businesses.
We're innovators, we're ideators, we're creative. We need to reinforce that no idea is too crazy, too out there, at least in the beginning stages when you're ideating. So having our own space that's locked down means that we're protected from scrutiny. Nobody else is looking at our work, evaluating us. So having our own space really gives us the freedom to just think as big and as crazy as we need to.
We've done a lot of projects within the lab across not only New York, but also the network of 16 labs around the globe. The one that comes to mind the most is our Adidas Team Systems project, where for Adidas soccer players, we have the ability to monitor all the biometrics of the players real time.
One of the recent campaigns we're really excited about was the Lean Cuisine Diet Filter, which is about removing the word diet from your life, whether that was on Chrome through an extension or whether that was on live TV.
We are required by our clients to have a dedicated space because the work we do is incredibly confidential. No one can be admitted into the space. So we do have to be sequestered behind what we call this firewall.
Hello? Oh, you can't film in here. This is a confidential space. You can't be here.
We can talk about products that have launched, and the one that launched this past November is owned by Verizon. It's called Go90. It's an app that turns your phone into a video viewer and allows you to see customized content for the mobile video market.
Recently for the 360i career site, we developed a 360 walkthrough video using 3D assets that kind of illustrated the uniqueness of this agency.
Another project that we've worked on for our clients is a project called CoDriver. CoDriver allows a user or a customer to sit down in a stationary vehicle and feel like they're in a live action movie inside that vehicle.
In addition to our Now Lab, we have a device lab that is a representative sample of all the mobile devices in the US, as well as TV Everywhere products. Every level in every discipline has access to the lab because everybody brings new ideas to the table or has the potential to bring ideas to the table.
For Oscar Mayer, we actually created a mini version of the Wienermobile, the classic Wienermobile. It was actually designed to go where the Wienermobile couldn't, so it actually can collect 2 hot dogs and carry it to like remote locations, distributing them on Twitter, and they sold out like instantly, which is really cool.
We work hand in hand with our creative and strategy teams. We're not created outside of the process. They're really organic and grow with the process.
With us, we become the conduit between these 2 different teams, and we make a lot of connections.
Our approach is different. It's a consulting model rather than an agency model. And what that means is our client is much more involved in our process.
But I like to think of the Now Lab as a distributed laboratory with 16 plus locations around the world, and we're growing. It's a place to make and break things, where hackers can create new things that have never existed before.
There's all sorts of really interesting stuff happening, especially in like the world of accessibility, that's going to really break the way that we communicate and sort of give us new opportunities.
I look forward to every day because every single day is different, and that is the truth.
Really the coolest stuff that you can imagine, I have access to, so there really isn't a better job than what I do here.
Everything we talked about today is really about innovating the way brands are built, and we're really proud to be in front of that market and in front of our competitors leading the charge.